Welcome back to Digital Innovation 2020. My name is Bard Benaventura, and we will be learning how to save responses to Google Sheets. What's good about ChatFuel is they already have a default element that allows us to record any user input and save them into a box or attribute. Then they already have also an element to save that attributes to a Google Sheets. So first, let's create a new block. This block will then save information from the person. For example, prayer request. Let's add the text. Now we will click more and click on save user input. Save user input. So here, let's ask first is what is your phone number? Then we must make sure that this is a phone number, so let's require them to validate as phone. So this validation allows the bot to make sure that this is a valid phone number and not a text. Then we created a new attribute called phone number. So whenever a person answers this question, it will be saved to an attribute phone number, or in other words, they're in their separate boxes labeled phone number. So next is what is your prayer request. Since we do not need to validate, since it is a text, it is not phone or email, we can just leave the validation as none. Then we saved it to another attribute. We named it prayer request. So you can have a lot of fields here as long as you have your questions that you need to save. Once that is done, in my case, I like to have a separate save block in order to properly maintain it and easily maintain it. But in this case, we will just click more and save to Google Sheets. As you can see here, a connect Google Sheets will open. So just click connect Google Sheets, then log in to your Google email. Once you are connected to your Google email, the chatbot builder will create the sheet for you, and you can now click open sheet. As you can see here, it says users from prayer request Digital Innovation 2020 tutorial, and it has a timestamp. We are not sending any information to this spreadsheet, so we must add attributes. So first, we want their first name, their last name, their phone number, and their prayer request. So the attributes below will send first name, last name, phone number, and prayer request to the Google Sheets. And when you look to the Google Sheets, it all has a timestamp. So the timestamp is default in UTC. First name, last name, phone number, and prayer request. So this will be filled up as the person or as users send their prayer request. So again, I want to remind you that do not leave the user hanging. So we make sure that they have an option to go to any block. So we must add another question here. So here we gave the user an option to return to FAQs after sending their prayer requests. And that is the end of this tutorial on how to save responses to Google Sheets.